have learned about the triangles. So what we are learning in 7th class about the triangles? The properties of the triangle. So I said to you in last year only, up to 5th class, just we have learned about what is the shape called, how it looks, just that much only. From 6th class onwards, we are learning in depth. Geometry means we are learning in depth. Depth means, so triangle, how it form, what are the parts of that, how do you name it, like that things you have learned in the last class. This year we are going to learn what is properties. What are the properties? What all the triangles in the universe are following? What all the triangles in the universe are following? So that properties we are going to learn in this class. At the same time, in this class you learn how to draw the triangles also. With drawing, you know that we can draw very easily. 3 lines you will touch it. Not like that. According to my conditions. If I say to draw 7 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 8 centimeters, maybe you will think it is very easy, sir. You will draw. You try tomorrow. Try and say. Can you draw easily?
No.
7 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 8 centimeters. Two sides are easy. You will draw. 7 centimeters, 6 centimeters. Third one. Exactly 8 will not do. Then what you have to do? You have to rough and again you will. So there are a lot of problems you will face to draw the triangle. But I will say the ideology to you. How do you draw the triangle without roughing? Means direct methodology. So that we will learn in the 7th class. In 7th class we are learning in depth about the triangles, and also we are able to learn how to draw the triangles. Okay, that is in the 6th class, 7th class. So in that already 2 properties you have learned about that. What is that? Side sum and side subtraction algebra. So sum of the 2 sides is always more than the third side. Difference between the 2 sides is always less than the third side. These are concepts already you have learned. This is the property. And after that, yesterday you have learned about in triangle another inbuilt objects you have learned, that are what? Altitude and median. And you have learned how to draw the altitude also, and you have learned how to draw the median. And also you have found that when the altitudes are intersecting each other at one point, that is called as orthogonal. And all the medians will also intersect at one point, that is called as centroid. These are all the things you have learned up to yesterday. Now we are going to learn about the angle sum property. What is that? Angle sum property means if you add the angles, in the triangle, first of all you have to know how many triangles are there in the triangle. How many angles are there? 3. The class is Savata. Many break matter class add the angles, and we have discussed about first of all how many angles are there in the triangle. So first we have discussed that how many angles are there in the triangle? There are 3 angles in the triangle. So that 3 angles if you add, is there any something special in that? Yes, there is a special. What is that speciality? You know, if you add the 3 angles, supplementary means that is pair of angles. It's not pair, no. When you are adding the 3 angles in the triangle, compulsory it must be 180 degrees. So remember that the sum of all the angles in the triangle is equal to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Sum of angles in the triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Whatever may be, wherever the triangle is there, if you measure that compulsory, if maybe you say marks are not 1, I am getting 179 only, means your measurement is mistaken. You are measuring mistakenly. You are doing not properly. But compulsory the sum of the angles will be 180. It is fixed. That is only property we are learning today. What is the property of the third property we are learning? Sum of angles in a triangle. In a triangle is 180 degrees. That only we are going to learn that only we are going to prove by practically, by doing activities. Okay, as a mathematics student, so many times I said to you, everything if the Vamsi sir say or Ashish sir say or somebody say should not follow blindly. I said to you, the sum of the angles will be is equal to 180, I said. But you should not follow it blindly. We have to be oppose me. Sir, okay you are saying, but how can we prove that? How do you say it is 180? How can we accept? When you accept, if you know, if you watch it, if you observe it, then only you have to be accept. That's why first two properties also, what we have done? Directly if I say, did you accept? No. What we have done? We have taken three triangles and you measured all the sides and you have done addition and subtraction. Then after you observed and you finally that finalized. Yes, the two properties are correct. So like that, for this also what should we do? Compulsory you have to be observe yourself, watch yourself, find out yourself, finalize yourself. Then only we have to be think this property is correct. Up to now it is assumption only. That's just said by Vamsi sir only. But you should not accept it. So what are the activities we will do? Okay. The first activity, geometrical activity I will say. Geometrical means geometry. What do you know in the geometry? That we are going to prove it. I will prove like that. By using geometry I will prove. Okay. After that we will do practical work. Okay. First to geometrical what I am doing. I have taken a triangle ABC. In that there are three angles are there. What are that? Angle A, angle B, angle C. What I need to prove? By adding these three, I should get 180. I need to prove that. I need to prove. Okay, you see that here I am drawing a parallel line which is parallel to BC. I am drawing a line which is parallel to BC and passing through A. You understand what I am doing? Now I am drawing a parallel line to which one? BC. You know parallel is? Yes. And passing through A. My one more intent is what? Passing through A. This line is parallel as well as passing through A. Passing through A, and it is, I have constructed L. L is parallel to BC. Okay, what I have done? Draw L passing through A. Passing through A and parallel to BC. Passing through A and L is parallel to BC. Passing through BC, passing through A and which is parallel to BC. I have drawn like that. Okay. Now you see here, yesterday in the before chapter, pairs of angles. We have discussed about that transversal, on the transversal. Do you remember? Okay. On the transversal, alternate angles are equal when lines are parallel. Yes. On the transversal, corresponding angles are equal when lines are parallel. We have remember. Yes. Observe here I found that L is parallel to BC. And on these parallel lines, there are some transversals here. On these parallel lines, there are some transversals are there. Do you accept that? Yes. Where it is still you are confused in that, what you will do? We will check it. So first of all, I am taking, there is one transversal like this. So what is this angle? Angle A. What is this angle? Angle B. What is this angle? Angle C. What I am naming here, it is angle A, and it is angle B, and it is angle C. Now, when I have discussed about the two parallel lines, on the parallel lines there is a transversal. identify here what I am drawing. This is L. This is BC. And there is one transversal like this. Totally when we make you confused. That's why I am taking one sub picture from this. Only I am collecting this much only. What I am collecting? L, BC and transversal. So you see these are parallel you said already.
Yes.
When parallel are there, alternate angles are equal to?
Yes.
This angle you know that. How much is this angle? Observe that and say this angle is what? From that picture you write it. What is that? Angle zero.
Yes.
This is angle zero.
Yes.
For this, which is the alternate? This is alternate no?
Yes.
Alternate means what? Interior opposite or exterior opposite. It is interior. Interior opposite. Which is alternate here? This is alternate. Means alternate angles are equal no?
Yes.
That's why this will become angle B or not?
Yes.
So means because of the parallel lines, this is transversal, alternate angles are equal. So this bit is angle B, this is also will become angle B. You accept?
Yes.
And just you try, this is the transversal you take now. Can you take the transversal?
Yes.
So now roughly sub picture you take here. What is the sub picture? This is L. This is BC. Now which is the transversal you are taking? This is the transversal you are taking. And you know this angle is angle C. Here also you know that these are the parallel lines and on the transversal when they are parallel, alternate angles are equal. So means whenever it is angle C, this is alternate angle for this no.
Yes.
This is also angle C no.
Yes.
So that's why what I will write here, this is angle C. Can I write like this?
Yes.
Is there any mistake?
No.
Geometrically we know that. We have proved already. When lines are parallel, alternate angles are equal. So that's why you found that alternate angles are this.
Yes.
Now observe carefully. In this picture, what can you say? Which are this total 180? Angle B and angle A and angle C. If you add, will you get 180? Means what are that? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 is coming now.
Yes.
So from this picture, what are you going to say? By adding angle A and angle B and angle C, we will get 180. So that is I proved.
Yes.
For every triangle it is common. Any triangle you draw, when you take parallel line like that, alternate angles only will form here. Then by adding these three, what should come? 180. So, do you accept this now?
Yes.
What is that? Sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So it is a universal truth. Universal truth means whatever the triangle in the universe, if you find, if you measure the angles, maybe bigger or smaller. Maybe bigger or smaller. If it is triangle, compulsory sum of the angles in the triangle is equal to 180. This is my geometrical proof. Is there any doubt in the geometrical proof?
No.
What I have done? Triangle ABC. This is angle A, angle B, angle C. I have drawn one line L. How I have drawn the line? Which is parallel to BC and passing through A. Then I found that there is a transversal here. Which is that this is the transversal on the parallel lines. I know on the transversal, on the parallel lines, alternate angles are equal. So for this, what is alternate angle? This one. If it is angle B, that is also angle
B.
same as if it is angle C, this is also angle C. By seeing this observation, immediately I can say, sir, here by adding these all, we are getting straight angle. That is 180. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. Okay, this is the geometrical proof. Okay, now by activity we will learn. By activity means what should we do? One thing, first thing what you will do, you will draw the triangle as you wish. Because that also I said to you, three types. Normally three types we will discuss now. Three shapes. Three shapes of triangles you draw. That is homework activity. Remaining activities you will do. Three type of triangles you draw. After drawing that, what you do? Take the protractor and measure them. You know how to measure the angles?
Yes.
Take the protractor and measure the three angles. Then you just add them and check it. Are you getting 180 or not? But measure perfectly. Measure.
Perfect.
Sometimes it is 79 and 80 between. Then you think as 79 and half. Okay. Measurement is compulsory. Measurement time I said to you already. In protractor there are two scales.
Yes.
On every line two numbers are there. Don't confuse there. What? Sometimes this side angles you will measure with starting 0 here. From this side angle starting 0 from here. So which scale you need to take, that you need to be confirmed. Okay? That is your work. Not only one triangle, take three triangles of each. Every one of you take the three triangles and then measure them. Okay? We need to take three triangles of different shape and measure the angles and add the angles and check what the property we have done, is it correct or not. Okay, next property. What is the next property? See there? That we can see in the page number 95. Page number 95. The first property you see here, we have drawn one line first. Before drawing the line, we have taken one triangle cutting. Triangle cutting. Cutting is the triangle. Triangle shape. Cutting, cutout. In that, where the angles are there, here angle A, no?
Yes.
This is angle B, this is angle C, no?
Yes.
Just be cutting these cuttings. Only angles you have taken. Angles you have taken, and angles he is joining here one by one. First angle he kept here, second angle he kept here, third angle he kept here, side by side. That is being total, you know. Angles if you keep side by side, what it is called? Total. When he is keeping side by side, what is forming here? Exactly straight angle form.
Yes.
Okay, that you need to do now. Take the triangle cutouts are there with you. Triangle cutouts. Yes, already there, okay. If not there, you write.
Any size.
Any size. That is your shape, your vision. So I have drawn the triangle and I am cutting triangle. Cut the triangle exactly. Can you cut exactly? Okay, this is my triangle. I have cut a triangle from the paper. I have drawn and cut. After that, what I am going to do? Here outside not there, no. That's the inside only we will mark. This is the first angle. I am taking this is angle A. This is the second angle, angle B. This is the third angle, angle C. Like that mark. Inside, because paper is not outside, no. Inside only you mark A, B, C or X, Y, Z or whatever it may be. Then we are going to check it on the line, no. First I am going to draw the line here. Because straight angle is coming or not, we are going to check it. So I have drawn the line like this first. I have drawn the line like this, and then what I have done? One point I kept there because I am going to place the angles at this point. Okay. Then what I am going to do? I am cutting the angles now. Now I am going to cutting the angles. How I am cutting the angles? Like this. This is the first angle. Because I want to add them. Add them is on the same paper I can't add it, no. That's why I am cutting angles separately. First angle. Second angle. Third angle. Three angles are available with me. Already you marked already with the pen. That's why you will not confuse. This is angle A. Means this corner will go at that point. I have kept the point now. There I have to keep and I have to paste. Second one also, where the B is there, B ending. This end that point. And here also, where the C is there, C end. Okay? Now, is there a stick with you? Gums. Nobody.
Sir.
I have taken the angle A and I am pasting like this first. This corner compulsory here and the base is on the line. So angle A I pasted like this. This is angle A I pasted. Second, angle B. This is angle B, no. Angle B means B corner only should come. But where should it come? Joining side, exactly side to the A, and this corner point must be there. Angle B. Okay. Now finally angle C. So angle C, also side of C, B, and this corner. Just beside the B and corner. See, what is your observation now?
It is forming 180 degrees.
Exactly 180 degrees. Straight angle is forming now.
Yes.
By joining A, B, C side by side, by joining A, B, C side by side, I have joined the A, B, C angles side by side. Means that is the meaning of mathematical meaning. I am adding. Then what the angle formed here? Straight angle. Means it is sum of the angles is equal to 180. Sum of the angles is equal to 180. Maybe measuring time, maybe you will get mistake. But here, exact same angles I am joining. I am not measuring, only I am joining the angles only joining directly. So this is called sum only,
Yes.
Sum of the angles is equal to 180. Okay, clear? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, that is the first activity. Then This is the fourth activity only I have given to the work for you. Fourth activity. Draw the three triangles ABC, PQR, XYZ of your choice. Then measure the angles and then add and check it. Can you see the fourth activity? Fourth activity. I have given the homework to you. Fourth. Take the three triangles, draw three triangles of your choice and then measure the angles and then join it. That is it. And proof I said to you, that is here. Geometrical proof. That is only of the transfer. Okay. Now activity 2. Second activity. What is the second activity? No. Take a piece of paper and cut out a triangle ABC. Make the altitude AM by folding ABC. Altitude is 0. Yesterday I was simply. Okay. First of all, take the triangle. Draw the triangle and cut it out. Scale up. Yes, cutting. It's cutting only. Take the triangle, draw the triangle ABC. Not only ABC. Maybe you think Sar is always saying ABC. That is your issue. Lokesh can take the yellow triangle. Lokesh can take the yellow K. Hazra can draw the HAZ. So this is ABC triangle, and I have drawn the ABC. Now I am saying to don't draw the altitude. By folding also you can make the altitude. How you know? This base should be folded. Condition is what you know. Not as top edge, up to top edge you have to fold. And down compulsory, this one is basing no. One up to one down should not come like that. Exactly they should come. Not equally no need, middle also no need. Like this also can come. But what is important here, base down is there no? Down should be coincide. The down side must be coincide. So and up to where you have to top it. Up to top it you have to move and fold. You can see here I am top. You see here top edge means here. So like this I have folded. Top edge, down coincide. But it is something difficult, you have to be twice. You see down coincide. Down exactly coincide, and top you see here, top edge only have taken. And I remove the fold. That is only called median. Okay. Now it is M now. Now you do one thing. Up to M you fold this angle like this. Up to M you fold this angle. Up to M is your fold is there no? Up to folding you have to fold this angle like this. Through the fold I have drawn the line like this. That is altitude. Up to here you fold this angle. This is what? Angle C. And up to fold you fold this angle also. This is what? Angle B. I have folded, you see. One side C, one side B. Now top to fold, that is A. See now what happened? ABC joined exactly. Gap not came no? If the gap came, that is not 180. Gap did not come. That's why what is the meaning of that? By joining A, B, C, what are you getting? 180. Okay, do you understand what is the activity? First,
Yes.
I have drawn the triangle ABC. Then by folding or as you wish, you can draw the altitude also, no problem. If it is not possible, you draw the altitude. Yesterday I said the method. Otherwise, if you fold it, okay. And draw the line. Up to line, you fold all the angles. First A, B, C, A. Then I found that there is no gap between the angles. Means there is, by adding A, B, C, what you will get exactly? 100. Here also what are you doing? Angles you are joining at one place.
Yes.
Angles bringing from one place. Okay, you understand? This is the second property. Sir, second activity. Second activity. Okay, third activity is what? Three triangles you have to take yourself. Same size three triangles. Same size. Any type. Same size three triangles. That's why you can't draw it, it is bit difficult. What should you do? Three papers you have to take and cut at a time. First you draw one triangle and take them three papers like this. Three papers cut at a time. With three same size triangles will come. Three same size triangles will come.
One paper we can fold three times.
Yes. Now okay, here I am taking like this one fold and one more fold. Now in this one paper only I have three folds. Okay. Now I am drawing triangle on that. So this is a triangle I have drawn. Three papers are there, and I have drawn that. Then I will start the cutting for the three triangles at a time, three papers at a time. We also must be same. not to be different. Now see, I have drawn the 3 triangles and 3 paper cutting scale first. Okay. Now don't fold it. Keep like this only and write the number on that. Which angle it is. Don't remove this fold. Keep like this only. Here, this is 1. Here also 1. Here also 1. Okay. Here 2. This side only 2. This side only 2. Now which is left that side? What will come? 3. 3. 3. 3.
Now see.
Anyhow, all examples we are going to join all angles only. Now with us 1, 2, 3 are there, no?
Yes.
So first one, beside that second angle you keep like this. First one beside, one beside, 1 beside 2. You keep like that. 2 beside 3 you keep like that. Means what is happening here? One side 2, 2 side 3. Here also what is happening? Straight line formed no here. What is the meaning of straight line formed? 180 no.
Yes.
Okay, once you see by you can do afterwards. Understand? Anyhow, all examples, all activities, what are you going to do? Joining all the angles together, side by side you are keeping. In one, angles cut and join. Second, fold and join. Third, same triangle 3 times you have taken, no?
Yes.
With 3 angles at a time papers. 1, 2, 3 join. Okay? So by this all, what can you say? Angle sum property is what? Sum of the 3 angles in the triangle is equal to 180 degrees.